In part one, we talked about the Galaxy S5 and all the cool features. Now we are going to talk about the HTC One M8 and its nice metal construction. And we're going to find out which Android phone is going to be best for you. Hey everybody, Jeffrey Powers here with the Geekazine review over at Geekazine.com. Think magazine put in the geek. And we are here, we're taking a look at phones. Our friends over at Verizon got me two phones, the Galaxy S5 and of course the HTC One M8. These are phones that you can hook up, of course, on Verizon. These are Android-based phones, and these are kind of high-end phones. So you're going to be paying a few more dollars for these phones, but they're well worth it and very comparable to most Android phones out there. We talked in the first video, we talked about the Samsung Galaxy S5. You can check out that video and see all the specs there. But today we're going to focus on the HTC One M8, and we're going to show you all the features that this phone has to offer and go from there. So let's do that now. So the HTC One M8 phone has a definite feel difference since it's got that metal back design. You can even do different color options in gunmetal gray, champagne gold, and now they have it in red, which is a Verizon exclusive. The HTC One has added the Ultra Pixel module for depth of field. So if you're a shutterbug, this device will not only get you the best pictures, but also get you some decent selfies. The phone also comes with the Qualcomm Snapdragon 801 quad-core processor at 2.3 gigahertz. The screen is 4.7 inches as opposed to a 5.1 inch model here, and it's got a point per inch of 440. The HTC One has the speakers in the face of the phone, so you can watch a lot of your favorite videos like how Jimmy Fallon in The Tonight Show, the ones that he does really well. An interesting accessory to the phone is the dot view case. I don't have the case, but the case will actually display the time and temperature and even see who's calling when you have the case closed. You can even reject a call without even opening that case. Some of the features that come with the HTC One, the apps, include HTC Blink Feed, which gives you home screen updates and your favorite posts, sports, snooze scores, and more just through that. It also has the intelligent remote control through Sense TV. Okay, we're going to choose the, this is how you set up the TV on here. First of all, we're going to choose Setup next. We're going to choose we're in the United States next. Enter my zip code, and then I'm using Charter Communications, so I hit next. It's already got everything checked. I would have to uncheck something if I didn't want it in the list. I can choose the other streaming services, Hulu Plus, CBS. Choose favorites, and I'm not going to choose that. I'm going to hit finish here, and then now what we're going to do is we're going to hit here, and we're going to start our TV setup. We're going to choose TV just simply here. I chose my TV, I hit next, and then say make sure TV is turned off, and then tap next. I'm going to tap next, point the phone towards the TV, and tap turn TV on. So I'm going to do that. Did the TV turn on? No. Turn on your TV, and give it a better chance here. And it's going to go through some random codes to turn on your TV. So for some reason I didn't find the power, so it has an alternate option. Basically I take the remote and I point it right here, and I'm going to hold down on the power button, and it's recognizing the power button, and it says we've configured your new button, go ahead and try it out. So I'm going to hit the power button for the TV, and there it is, it's turned itself on. One small little downfall is the weight. It is a heavier phone than the Galaxy S5, and but you know, with the metal case you can probably move it around, and falling might dent a little bit, but that's pretty much it. This is perfect for those of you who go out and do nightlife shooting, especially going to see bands and stuff like that. It focuses a lot better in a dark light situation, and of course when you want to watch it, you got the speakers right there so you can watch it and hear it without having to cup the back end of the phone. The HTC One, very decent phone, and of course the battery life just a little bit less than the S5. As the video showed, it actually went up to about 24% when the S5 was at 40% after about 4 hours worth of YouTube watching. It's also got the micro SD connector, so you can charge it if you forget your charger. If a friend has an Android charger, you can probably plug it in and go straight from there. This is the HTC One M8, and it's available at Verizon right now. So here we go. They have the HTC One M8. We have the Samsung Galaxy S5, both very comparable in the video screens. One thing I want to show you really quick, take a look at these screens. This is what makes the difference. This is going to give you, if you've used Android devices before, this is going to give you a little bit of a learning curve because they set up their own menus and settings. And of course, this uses just pretty much the straight up settings. We're going to go into the settings here and see how they look there. As you can see, we've got straight up buttons. These are blue circular buttons, and of course these are all square buttons. There's a couple menus inside the S5 that have colorful buttons, so you get your focus can get to where it needs to go. If you've been there on that button, you know it's a red button. You can see the red button, you can move from there. Of course, this is all white text on a black background. So if that's not much of a difference for you, then either phone would work on there. Like I said, there might be a little bit more of a learning curve on this one. The real advantage, though, comes with the ability to track your heart rate, track your pedometer, and stuff like that. There are some apps in the App Store that you can get to make this phone do almost the same thing. But this is more of a heart-healthy phone. So if you're a runner, if you are a person that just needs to track sleep cycles or whatnot, then this phone right here will be perfect for you. Otherwise, you can always get one of those third-party watches and hook it up to this one and do all that tracking from there. Samsung also has the Galaxy watches, and they just came out with the Galaxy Watch for Android Wear. So this will be that'll be a good companion with this phone. And the only other difference, like I said, two differences. This one's a little bit better of the battery, and this one is a little bit heavier. But you know, you might like that metal design, or unless you're putting a case on there. They're pretty expensive out of contract, around $600 to $700 with contract. You could probably get them for about $199 for the 2-year contract. So which one are you going to get? The HTC One M8 or the Samsung Galaxy S5? Both are great phones, and they've run Android really, really well. That does it for this episode of the Geek Smack Review. Let me know what you think. Let me know which phone you ended up getting, and which one you like, which ones you don't like. And let me know, and we'll talk about it and see if we can change your mind or find out why you don't like the phone or why you do like the phone. Geekazine@gmail.com. Twitter handle is Geekazine. Just think magazine, put in a geek, and you've got Geekazine. My name is Jeffrey Powers. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, you guys geek out.